Imagine waking up one day, realizing the life you built isn't truly your own. Imagine waking up one day, realizing the life you built isn't truly your own. The world of high-control groups isn't confined to remote communes or historical headlines. Today, their insidious influence often hides in plain sight, within seemingly legitimate organizations, spiritual movements, or even online communities. These aren't always the stereotypical robed figures and isolated compounds you might picture. Modern cult-like behavior preys on vulnerability, leveraging sophisticated psychological tactics to reshape belief systems, control actions, and ultimately dominate an individual's entire existence. But how do you spot the red flags before it's too late? First, look for an unquestioned, often charismatic leader. This individual demands absolute loyalty, positioned as the sole source of truth, wisdom, or salvation. Their pronouncements are dogma above scrutiny, often citing divine inspiration or unique insight. Dissent is not merely discouraged, it's seen as a personal failing or even betrayal. Next, observe systematic isolation. The group demands increasing amounts of your time and energy, pressuring you to distance yourself from negative influences, family, old friends, even external news. Information is tightly controlled, presented through curated channels, creating an echo chamber where only the group's narrative thrives. Then comes the exploitation. This can be financial, demanding donations, labor, or control over assets. It can be emotional, leveraging guilt or fear to manipulate, or even physical. The group often fosters a deep dependency, making members believe they cannot survive or thrive outside its protective, yet suffocating embrace. A critical sign is indoctrination, often called thought reform. Complex problems are reduced to simplistic slogans. Critical thinking is replaced by rote memorization of group teachings. Doubts are reframed as personal flaws, overcome through more devotion, study, and loyalty. The world outside is often depicted as dangerous, corrupt, or unenlightened. Finally, recognize the presence of fear and intimidation. Leaving the group is often met with threats of spiritual damnation, social ostracization, or even physical harm to oneself or loved ones. The group cultivates an us versus them mentality, where outsiders are enemies and former members are painted as traitors, lost souls, or worse. These tactics, once thought confined to fringe movements, are now subtly woven into the fabric of seemingly benign groups. From wellness communities to political movements, even some corporate cultures, understanding these warning signs is your first line of defense against losing your autonomy and identity. The question isn't if they exist, but if you're prepared to see them. If these patterns resonate, understanding the aftermath is equally crucial. Join us next time as we explore the complex journey of recovery and reintegration for those who escape.